dive into tonight's topic, I want to bring all of our energies together. So if we could all just close down our eyes, and you can place your hands in your lap or on your thighs. And I want everybody to take in a big, deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhaling out through your nose. Take in another big, deep breath. Feel your belly. And slowly letting it out. Take in another big, deep breath. And on this exhale, I want you to drop your shoulders. That's it. Continue to do your deep, long in and exhalations. Every time trying to suspend your breath a little bit more. Bring all of your attention to the tip of your nose. Focus on the air coming in and out of your nose. Let go of your thoughts. Every time a mean girl thought pops up and tries to pull you away from your breath, simply let it go and return back to your breath. Relaxing your face, relaxing your shoulders, and consciously relax every cell in your entire body. If you're holding on to any tension anywhere, I invite you now to let that melt away. Keep coming back every time a thought pops up. Relaxing your forehead. Letting go of the thoughts. Keep focusing your attention on your breath. I invite you now to bring all of your attention to your heart space. Pull back your shoulders and feel your heart open. Feel the warmth behind your heart. Feel that beautiful golden glow around your heart space, shining out and covering everything in front of you. Feel that golden ball permeating through your cells. Feel that warmth, that love, that connection. turning up the corners of your mouth, giving yourself a gentle little smile. Feel how that feels in your body. Turning them up a little bit more. Placing both of your hands over your heart. Giving yourself a beautiful, warm smile. That's it. Holding that golden glow, that warmth, that love, that connection. And taking in a big, deep breath in through your nose. Hold the breath at the top, suspend the breath. And slowly exhaling out. One more time, breathe it up. And on the exhale, sigh it out. Ah, beautiful. And when you're ready, you can gently crack open your eyes. You all look so beautiful doing that. It's so nice. Thank you. Thank you for being so open to receiving that meditation. How does everyone feel?
Great.
Good. Awesome. So tonight's topic is around the power of meditation. And this is something that I get asked about all the time. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it tonight is because it has dramatically changed my life. And you can call it meditation or breathing or stillness, or some people say surfing is their meditation, walking in nature, whatever it is for you. It basically is that moment in your day where you stop doing and you just be. We are constantly doing all the time. I am a doer. So for me, learning how to just be was so hard, was incredibly hard, but it has dramatically changed my life. I used to suffer from anxiety, panic attacks, and depression, and it wasn't until I stopped and created this meditation stillness practice for myself that all of those things dissipated. And I became a nicer person. I also started to manifest things into my life. And it wasn't until I started doing that my life started to flow so much more nicely. And I really, really credit a lot of it to meditation. And it all started about 6 years ago. I started going to yoga, and at the end of the yoga class, the most beautiful teacher, she did this guided meditation, and I just would leave feeling incredible. And I was like, this stuff is good. And so I kept on going to meditation, to yoga, and they did this meditation like 3 times a week I'd go. And then in between the classes, I started just doing it at home. I had no idea what I was doing. But it just felt so good in my body, just stopping and being, that I wanted to keep on doing it. And then I started doing it every day, and now I do it twice a day. And the reason why I do it is because it feels good in my body. And I'm all about doing more of what feels good and less of what feels crap. That is what we need to work on doing. Let's limit the things that make us feel crappy and start doing more of what makes us actually feel good. We can fill our days with all of these things that we think we should be doing, and we jam pack all of them in, but how many of them actually make us feel really good? So tonight I'm going to give you 3 powerful reasons why this is so important And I want to give you guys some tools so you can walk away knowing how to do this for yourself. And if you already have some sort of meditation, stillness practice, whatever that looks like for you, we're going to step it up. So before we go any further, who has some form of meditative practice? Great. This is good. Who doesn't? Okay. What is the biggest thing, and I want actually everybody to write this down. What is the biggest thing that's stopping you from, for those people who don't have some form of practice, what is the biggest thing that's stopping you from doing it? And for those of you that do already have a practice, how can you step it up? Like what's stopping you from, maybe you're a little bit flaky with it, like you kind of commit maybe once or twice a week. Like where are you at, and what is the biggest fear for you right now that's holding you back and stopping you from taking that step further? Take a moment and write that down. All right, Kel, what's yours?
Mine's not really making the time to fit it in or prioritising it, and I guess kind of not really knowing how or what works best for me. So I do probably more guided meditations. I do lots of yours and lots of just sitting and being, but I think for me, I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to find something that really resonates with me, that is my, works for me best, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to definitely talk about that tonight. Who else is time and prioritizing? Yeah, a lot. Okay, cool. What about you, Gorgeous? What's the biggest fear for you?
I go to a meditation class once a week,
yeah,
and I try to meditate throughout the week as well, but I feel like when I do it, it's not working for me. Like I get agitated and I just go, I give up, or I fall asleep.
Fall asleep. Okay, I'll give up. Yeah. So when we did that meditation before, how did that feel in everybody's body? Great. Good. Nice. Warm. What else? Butterflies. What else? Calm. What else? At peace. So the reason why it's so important is we live in such a fast-paced world. We live in one of the busiest cities, and which is why I constantly have to go to the country, because I feel like it's just so full on all the time. And with social media and with the internet, we're constantly on. So what meditation does is it really brings us back into our body. It calms our nervous system, and it takes us out of that fight or flight mode and back into just functioning how they used to function before, we were thrown into this world of the interwebs and social media and all sorts of fun things, which is all amazing, but really excites our nervous system. And for someone who is highly sensitive, like I am, I literally can feel Wi-Fi. I literally can feel EMFs. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, I feel so different. I can feel my cells buzz when I'm around a lot of technology, and it really excites my nervous system. So I have to do a lot of grounding and meditation to really bring me back into my body. So the main reason why it's so important is because it helps us be present, and it helps us master our mean girl. So meditation, and this is so important, so meditation allows you to be in the moment. And when we are going through our day, we're constantly being pulled out of the present moment, whether it's by a social media or a tweet or an Instagram or something. We're always being pulled out. So by taking a few moments for yourself each day to just be and breathe, or whatever it is for you, you're retraining yourself to come back to the present moment. And my aim in life is to live more here and less in the past and less in the future. I want to be here in this moment because this is where the magic happens. In these beautiful, precious moments that we have right now that we will never, ever, 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 ever get back ever again. So for me, it's what do I need to do to make sure I'm always here and not in the past and not in the future? What do I need to do? I personally need to meditate twice a day, sometimes even more, if it's a really, full-on time in my life. So if you guys think back to your day today, I want you to think about a moment where you weren't present. Maybe it was when someone at work was asking you a question, you were thinking about what you're going to eat for lunch, or your kid came up to you and you're thinking about the bath that you're going to have later, or driving, maybe you weren't present and then you got to your destination, you're like, how the heck did I get here? So think about a moment. Actually, everyone write it down. Think about a moment in your day today where you weren't present. Do you have one? Yeah, what's yours? Talking to a work colleague. Yeah, and what were you thinking about? Lunch?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I just wasn't there.
You just weren't there. Checked out, gone. Yeah, gone. And how did that make you feel?
I feel really bad for her because I wasn't giving her the attention that she deserved.
You felt really bad for her because you weren't giving her the attention she deserved. So guilty.
Very guilty.
Guilty. Okay, who's got one? What about you?
Driving, like you said.
Driving.
I was driving today, and at one point I just went, oh my god, I have no idea how I navigated those streets. Obviously I was paying attention subconsciously, but just went, wow, I was completely thinking about something else.
And how did that make you feel?
I was pretty impressed with myself.
Yeah.
The driver is thinking, but then I was like, oh, that's not safe, so a bit anxious.
Yeah, okay, definitely. What about you, darling?
Yeah, I was listening to chatter at work, thinking about stuff that I had to do, but then trying to respond to someone else's questions and stuff as well, and kind of giving a half-hearted.
Yeah, and how did that make you feel? Stressed, yeah. So all of these moments in our day where we're not present causes more stress and anxiety and worry and guilt than if we had have actually just been in that moment with that person or with the driving or whatever it was. And it's so easy to check out. It's so easy to just go off with the fairies and miss this beautiful moment with your child or with that person or, driving or whatever it is. It's so easy to just check out. And it takes work to come back to the present moment, but that is where the magic is. They are the moments that the miracles happen. They are the moments where we will never get back.